Hello, people of the internet. I am Microsoft's fan, and today, we'll relive the Windows XP experience one last time. Roll the intro.
Released in 2001, when I was a boy of two, Windows XP was a really big hit. It's a big thing. It brought a lot of new features, both visual and functional. I did a whole history of Windows, like entire Windows. You can click here somewhere to check that video out. It's an old video, by the way. But that's not why we're here. History. We're here to talk about Windows XP 2019. This is an idea I wanted to cover quite a long time. However, stuff came and stuff happened and I got distracted and kind of lazy. But here we are. So I dug up my old Core 2 Duo system, or Duo. I made a few videos about that system. You can click somewhere here to check those videos out. But the basic things you need to know is it's a Core 2 Duo at 2 GHz, the first generation of Core 2 Duo, the E series. 4 gigs of RAM, Radeon 4030, and an Asus P5 LD2 second edition motherboard. The hardware is very age appropriate, since the PC was bought new in 2007, and the only things that are still original are the CPU and the motherboard. Everything else, and hard drive. Everything else died. Now, the official support for Windows XP ended in April 5th, I believe, 2014. And ever since then, Windows XP usage was constantly slowing down, it's falling, because it really is an old operating system, and while it's not bad by standards today, there's a lot of stuff Windows 10 has that I really need and use that Windows XP doesn't have. The installation of Windows XP was relatively simple. There was this one odd problem where it didn't detect the C drive, and I didn't want to install the C drive, but I fixed that problem. Again, since it's a 2007 PC, drivers weren't really an issue, everything was online, and after I installed the drivers and did a whole bunch of updates, I got a lot of warnings saying that, hey, you need to upgrade, this is an old PC. But other than that, there really weren't a lot of issues. So, usage. Can you use Windows XP in 2019? Well, the short answer is yes. I mean, you can, and you can do a lot of stuff. First things first, online, getting online. Yes, it's really easy to get online after you install the network drivers for the motherboard. You can try to use Internet Explorer 8 to download either an older version of Firefox or Chrome. Emphasis on try, because I had a really bad time just trying to download Firefox using Internet Explorer 8. But I eventually did. However, there is one thing you need to know. Yes, I did download Firefox from the official website. However, I got a really outdated version of Firefox. So I did with Chrome, and the moment you turn it on, you get a warning, hey, it's outdated, it's an old system. So what? So what if it's outdated? Well, as time progresses, more and more features simply won't work. Now, using Firefox or Chrome to just browse the internet, Facebook and such stuff, YouTube, there really aren't a lot of issues. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but I watched YouTube, I surfed Facebook. However, every time you try to download something via Firefox, it kind of crashes itself and just goes crazy. And so yeah, the web experience is it's mostly painless. It's just don't enter anywhere your sensitive data. Like, don't enter any data, okay? It's very unsafe. Like, it's really outdated. Okay, so online is okay. What about Office and desktop use? Well, Windows XP does support Office 2007 and 2010, and even Office 2007 still supports pretty much everything that the latest version of Office supports, since it does support X file extension, like for example .docx or pttx or whatever. You get the point. It supports Office. Office supports Office. Just to prove it, I made a PowerPoint presentation in the latest version of Office, and I copied it over to the Windows XP rig, and I opened it, and it worked. Like, no, even the transitions work normally. Okay, so that's an basic office use. I really tried to install Premiere Pro CS4, a demo of CS4 to this PC, and I know it should run. When I first got the video whole thing, a friend of me sent us a copy of the entire Premiere Pro, the entire Adobe package of CS4, and it ran on Windows XP on a PC with no problems. However, now for whatever reason I refused to install, for whatever reason. I didn't try Photoshop, but I'm assuming I would run into the same problem. So I wanted to try and edit some videos, and I wanted to try and I wanted to try Sony Vegas Pro 11. However, it said no, you can't because Windows XP. Then I tried Premiere Pro. I keep saying Premiere Pro. God damn it. Then I tried Sony Vegas Pro 10 and installed normally and runs normally. I mean, of course, you can't really edit 1080p on this rig. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So 720p is probably the maximum you wanna go with this system. Oh yeah, and do you remember Windows Movie Maker? So I fired it up, and oh my god, nostalgia hit me so hard. One of the very first videos I made, just like basically a slideshow of pictures and some random clips I recorded with my webcam when I was 11 or so, when I had a Pentium 4 rig. The very first videos I exported or saved as were in Windows Movie Maker, and it was a lot of fun just to revisit it for whatever reason. I mean, it's pretty much, it's not useless, but you don't really want to use it today. Now, the biggest question of them all, gaming? Now, the main reason I fired up this PC like at all, because I really wanted to play some old games when I was a small child. They didn't really run well on Windows 10, if at all. So hey, I mean, that the Duo was running Windows 10, but I formatted it and installed Windows XP. And I got some old games I had them lying somewhere on CD, somewhere, I don't know. And I installed it, and oh my god, I had so much fun playing the old games. Like, I played them with probably too much, probably too late, I mean, in the night. But that gave me an idea for this video. So, games, if you have like a copy of them, I mean, I have a copy of Underground 2 and Generals and some other older games. If they're made for Windows XP, I mean, they're gonna run just normally. However, I tried to install Steam, and right as I was writing and preparing for this video a few days ago, I realized that Steam will drop support for Windows XP and Vista on January the 1st, like the beginning of 2019. And I was recording this video like 2-3 days ago. Yeah, it was a bit of a bummer. However, Steam does run. I mean, you can install it, you can log in, you can see the shop, you can see your profile. Everything, like, it just works normally. Except for one thing. When you go to your library and you want to try to download something, yeah, you're not gonna download anything because servers can be contacted or something, I don't know. But I did have an older library of some of my Steam games lying around a second partition when Windows 10 was running on it. And if you have like an old library, it runs normally, considering the game supports 32 bits and it can run on Windows XP, considering those two facts. Before I finish off this video, I just wanna talk about some of the differences I noticed between XP and 10. I mean, I've been using XP for a while, and sometimes I genuinely forget that I'm running Windows XP until I get warnings that it's outdated. But browser, it is outdated, but I mean, you can still surf the web. Some of the elements won't work or load properly. Some games, I can't play a lot of games because of laptop. But for example, Euro Truck Simulator runs actually much better than it does on my laptop, which is a bit sad. Factorio won't run because 64 bits is not, a thing with this version of Windows XP. And some games like that. However, some games like Command & Conquer General Zero Hour, King of the Road, Underground 2, Crisis, the original one, run absolutely flawlessly. And I will talk about some of the games I used to play when I was a small kid in the next video, probably next week. But yeah, and just like some creature comforts like the clipboard, which now saves like back 10 or 15 or 20 copy pastes on Windows 10, and the Start Shift S for a quick screenshot, and just some of the and search when you hit start and you start typing to search. I really did miss those features on Windows XP. and just general the speediness and the snappiness of Windows 10. It's much better than Windows XP. There is one thing that I like more about Windows XP than Windows 10. Two facts: updates and antivirus. So on Windows XP, if you get an update, you can continue to shut down the PC without updates. And they worked pretty much the same way as on Windows 10. You get an update, you click update and shut down, then the PC does its thing and it shuts down. But there's like a big option saying shut down without updating or restart. Restart doesn't even support updates, whatever. That and antivirus. On Windows 10, there is an antivirus, but first of all, it sucks. And even if you get the slightest, tiniest possible risk chance, if you just download it, even if you like compile your own .exe, Windows Defender just loses the shit and thinks it's under attack. However, they're like genuine. However, when they are However, when there are genuine threats, Defender will be like, no threats. Yeah, I cannot see anything. Well, Windows XP is just like, hey, you need an antivirus. Want to download some? Run some antivirus kits. And yeah, just some creature comforts that I really missed from Windows 10. Anyways, that's been it. Whoa, this video is getting really long. Thank you so much for watching. Please do make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll be seeing ya. Peace.